is magic, just a game, no.
What's up, YouTube? It's Avery, and I'm here making my very first YouTube video to be uploaded. I'm really excited to share this content with you all today. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe and share with a family member or friend if you feel led to. If you haven't already noticed by my intro, we believe in Jesus on this side of YouTube.
My mama, we lit.
So I am going to kick this YouTube video off with a scripture, and it's 1 Corinthians 6:19. Or do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have God? You are not your own. So the topic of today's video, if you already didn't see in the title, is gut health. And it is the first video of my series, Healthy Mondays. And this is not going to be exclusive to Mondays, but this is what I'm calling it. It's called Healthy Mondays. And every Monday on my Instagram, we are talking about health. And for the month of April, I decided to kick it off with gut health. So I am going to be dropping a YouTube video at least once a month on the topic that we're talking about for the month. And like I said, this month's topic is gut health. And if you see me looking down at my iPad, it's because I have a gajillion notes on my iPad and on my laptop. If you have an iPad with a pen or even a piece of paper and a pen, get it out, take notes, because this really is going to bless your life. If we're going to get healthy, I really want to do it God's way. And I just want to encourage you guys, like all of this encouraged me. I've been on this journey since it kind of dropped in my spirit around the end of November, December. I really didn't start taking it serious till the top of January. So we'll just say January 2023, I really wanted to start getting healthy. I do want to say too, just before I even get into all of it, the things that I improved in the most on this journey that I've already noticed, that I had noticed within the first 2 weeks of just trying to get healthy, was that my skin improved. I know a lot of people on here are skincare junkies. Like I'm definitely a skincare junkie. I've struggled with my skin my whole little life. So that was something that I was really excited to see improve within just 2 weeks. Bloating. I know a lot of people struggle with bloating. Baby, I would be looking 4 or 5 months pregnant, bloated, ridiculous. And my energy levels increased. And these were 3 things that I noticed within the first 2 weeks of me being disciplined in the area of gut health. So I wanted to kick it off by starting about why gut health is important. Because I know a lot of y'all are probably like, what does gut health have to do with anything? We want to know the beauty secrets, AV. Like, this is what you promised us.
I want the recipe to your mom, peach cobbler.
But we're gonna get there. But we have to be beautiful from the inside out, and that just includes talking about stuff that we don't necessarily want to be talking about. And that includes gut health. It's not a pretty topic. It's not glamorous, but it is important. And the reason why is because it's linked to our immune system, our mental health, autoimmune diseases, endocrine disorders, gastrointestinal disorders, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. Those are some very important things, and they're all linked to our guts. I think I'll post it somewhere on here too. I posted a picture, a little diagram from Pinterest on my Instagram story for our first Healthy Monday. Let me see if I can find it in here. And it basically just stated giving you guys some really, really good facts about gut health. And let me pull it up really quick. Yeah, it says 14 ways to begin healing your gut. Remove problem foods, supplements, daily probiotics, consume prebiotic foods. I'm going to put it right here or whatever. But basically, the stat that I wanted to really reiterate was approximately 80% of your immune system is located in your gut. This means in order to achieve optimal health, you must first repair your digestive system. 80% is a lot. 80% of a lot. And I know my gym junkies, my gym girls will tell you 70% of your body transformation goals start in your diet, your gut. So this is why it's important. So the first thing I want to kick off with the second thing I should say the second thing I want to kick off with is signs of a poor gut. Um, like I said, you're going to have issues in your skin. You're going to have acne and eczema. Those are just the signs of poor health. I experience both. I have, I wouldn't say eczema really. I have a little eczema underneath right here, but it's just really severely dry skin. Sometimes it comes and goes. But acne, I struggle with. Hormonal acne, that's something I struggle with. Another sign of poor gut health would be food intolerance. I have food intolerances. I am lactose intolerant, severely so. And I know a lot of Black people are. The next sign would be extreme sugar cravings. That one I don't struggle with as much, but I know a lot of people do. Digestive issues, which would be frequent discomfort, gas, bloating, what I know is a big one, constipation, diarrhea, and heartburn. Heartburn I struggled with for a long time. Struggling to lose weight. I know a lot of the girls be on Instagram complaining about that. Stubborn fat that just will not come off no matter how much you work out, diet, exercise, it just will not come off. That is a sign of poor gut health. And frequently getting sick. If you always catching a cold, if you always got something, you always got the sniffles, you have poor gut health 9 times out of 10. So I want to also start off by saying what works for me entirely in my gut health journey typically should work for you, but I'm not going to say it's a one size fits all. I'm going to give you these tips and the things that I do, that I've done to help me on my journey. And if it helps you, hooray. If incorporating all or none of these things helps you, I hope you find something that will, but I'm just going to tell you what works for me. And I really feel like it will work for you. I know there's so much on the internet and we are so inundated with just information, especially on TikTok and Instagram. You can literally search something up and scroll and just be bombarded with information. But this is something that I've researched for the last 4 months and I know and have applied to my own life. And this is what's helped me. And I really, really hope it helps you too. And the first thing I want to start off by saying is what I eliminated or cut back in my diet to begin my gut health journey. And I'm going to just name them off: candy, alcohol, non-natural sugars. So that would be, non-natural sugars would be like sweets, like cookies, ice cream, cupcakes, stuff like that. Processed foods. So McDonald's, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, all of that. Sodas. I'm sorry, let me. Ooh, yeah. Let me put this on mute. My God, that was loud. Okay. Where was I? Non-natural sugars, processed foods. So yeah, your processed foods. Zaxby's, all those good things. Another big thing for me was pastas. Letting go of pastas is like, oh my God. I love a pasta. I love a cheesy pasta, a Parmesan pasta, pasta, and more pasta, okay? So that was one big thing that I had to get rid of, and I just didn't cut pasta cold turkey. I literally had to wean myself off of pasta. And what that looked like for me was, at first I would, so since I'm lactose intolerant, I ended up, at first I really couldn't stop eating pastas the regular way. I didn't care that I was lactose intolerant. I would put the milk in the pasta because that's how I made my sauce. And then I started doing a lactose-free milk. I tried the almond milk. I don't like almond milk. I did use the lactose-free milk in my pastas, and that helped a lot, but I was still eating dairy because of the Parmesan cheese and the butter. So while I may not completely cut out pasta from my diet, I do only have pasta, a cheesy pasta like that, maybe once or twice a month. But I have completely cut out cow's milk. I do not drink cow's milk. It's something that I cannot tolerate. And I do not eat soft cheeses. If I do a pasta, I do have to use hard cheeses in my pasta just to aid in my digestion, because I do have problems with dairy. Um, and if you are like me and you just can't quit dairy cold turkey, you can kind of swap out your cow's milk for almond milk, lactose-free milk, rice milk, coconut milk. You can do lactose-free yogurts, and like I said, the hard cheeses. And slowly, little by little, just begin eliminating even those things out of your diet. I still eat eggs. I feel like eggs are not a dairy product. They are a byproduct of a chicken. And honestly, I don't feel like eggs do me any harm. You just can't put any dairy in the eggs. But I can tolerate eggs pretty well. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we talked about our dairy and our cow's milk and our cheese. Those are things that I've eliminated. We can talk about things that I started to begin healing my gut. And one thing that I've always been good about is cooking my food myself. But I really, really didn't realize how much I still ate out. And so even if you eat out, try to eat at more places that offer cooked, warm, whole meals and not the processed stuff, like nutrient-rich foods. And when I started eating like that, I noticed a big difference immediately. Another thing that I incorporated was, in the mornings when I wake up, I don't eat a sugary breakfast. I think a lot of people get up, and because of the convenience of, maybe popping a waffle in the toaster and putting some syrup on it and some butter in the mornings, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just telling you that sugar and stuff, that spike in your blood sugar, it doesn't, and this is a whole nother topic, the spikes in blood sugars. I'm gonna have to talk about that another time, but the spikes in blood sugars really don't help with your skin. They don't help with anything, really. So one thing that I started doing was, when I wake up in the morning, I would drink more than I eat. So if I was absolutely starving and I knew it was going to be a long time till I had breakfast, one thing that I would do is maybe put in a bagel with just like some butter, maybe like a French onion bagel or like a piece of toast, just to put something on my stomach. I drank a lot of liquids when I first started before 11. I wouldn't have my first meal until 11 o'clock in the morning if my day started early enough. Now, if I got started around 8 a.m., I'm probably not eating until 12. But my days would start at 5:30 in the morning. So I would pop a little piece of toast in on my stomach just to get me through till 11 o'clock. But I would drink a lot of liquids. Not coffee and all that sugary stuff that y'all been having. Stay away from the sugar. I would do warm teas. And that helped a lot. Another thing that I incorporated was not starving myself. Like I said, that goes back to just putting a little something on your stomach so that when you do eat, your blood sugar is not spiking. Another thing that I incorporated was more vegetables, more fruits. I mean, like, I literally eat so much fruits. Like, I would say about 75% of my diet is fruits. Kiwis, mangoes, strawberries, pineapples. Those are the things that I really eat. Pears. I eat a lot of pears. I eat a lot of oranges. Those are the fruits that I really incorporate in my diet, and I eat a lot of them. Vegetables. I love, I think tomatoes is a fruit, but asparagus. I eat a lot of asparagus. I eat a lot of broccoli. I eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. Spinach. I'll eat just right out the bag. Another thing that one of my friends got me in the habit of doing is eating arugula right out of the bag, like it's chips or something. And it sounds nasty, but once you start making these lifestyle changes, it'll become normal to you. And once you see the benefits that it has on your body and in your life and how you think, the mental fog, you'll want to start doing it. It's just having enough discipline to do it. Another thing I would do was cucumber salad. So I would literally cut up a cucumber, put like some grape tomatoes in a bowl, salt, pepper, balsamic vinegar, shake that up, put some feta cheese on there. Feta, I can tolerate a little more, but a little bit of feta cheese and I would have cucumber salads, and that was something that was very filling. It wouldn't spike my blood sugar, and it helped a lot. Like it, instead of eating processed foods. Kombucha. Kombucha is a big one that helped. And y'all, this one is so good. It's my favorite. It's Kavita. It's a probiotic lemonade. There, especially if you are a soda drinker like me, I used to just be like, everywhere I went, I needed a Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, a Sprite or something. This is the one. The lemonade one from Kavita is the one. They also have a pineapple peach or a pineapple ginger one or something. That one is really good too. I also got into another probiotic drink that you can drink is something called Poppy. I know TikTok has been in the uproar over Poppy over the last few months, but I've been drinking Poppy for a while now. And my favorite one has to be the strawberry lemon. They be sold out in the stores because I don't know what the girls are doing on TikTok, but I mean, y'all are just telling everybody the secrets. So I haven't been able to find any Poppy in the store, but those are two drinks that I've substituted for sodas and juices, less sugary things that have been helping my gut. So those are the things that I've included in my diet. Another major thing that I incorporated in my diet that has really helped heal my gut would be supplements. And I'm not going to give you no long list of supplements that's going to help your gut, because there is really no long list that I incorporated for my gut health. I do take supplements every day, and I do take about 8 or 9 of them. And sometimes I'll switch some out depending on what's going on in my body. And I'll make another video of how I take my supplements and what supplements I take and all of that. Whew, this YouTube stuff is hard. But probiotics, and you want to get a probiotic that is, hold on y'all, I'm looking at, you want to get a probiotic, and it's got to be one of those true probiotics. Like you want to have one of those that have the 1 billion colony forming units containing genus Lactobacillus. You don't want to get those probiotics that just cater to they call them women's health probiotics. I'm not going to tell you which probiotic to get. I can show you and link the probiotics that I've taken, but it's been years. Over the years, I've switched probiotics so many times, and some of them work for a little while and then they don't work. And then, you know, just trial and error. But probiotics, you want to get something that has a lot of, like I said, Lactobacillus, 1 billion colony forming units. That's what kind of probiotics you want to get. And I do get the probiotics. If you're lactose intolerant like me, there are dairy-free probiotic options, and they have done wonders for my gut health. And if you're not one of those people that want to take a probiotic every day, or you just forget, these drinks are really good for you if you forget. If you forget, I'm telling you, these drinks do wonders. And also, I have a friend who does apple cider vinegar and ginger shots. Apple cider vinegar works just as well, if not better, than a probiotic pill. You take apple cider vinegar, about this much, about a shot glass full, apple cider vinegar and some shredded ginger, some juiced ginger. It works the same way. And if you do not eat a lot of fish in your diet, another supplement that helped when I wasn't eating too much fish, like I eat a lot of fish now. I eat snapper, trout, cod, salmon. That's literally all I eat is fish these days. But if you're not a fish eater, I recommend taking a fish oil. And those two things, those two supplements will definitely help you in your gut health journey. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about on here is bowel movements. And yes, I had to take my mic up to my mouth so y'all can hear me clear. You should be having bowel movements, okay? If you're backed up, that's a terrible sign of poor gut health. We've got to have bowel movements, ladies, okay? Being a healthcare professional, anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day, as long as they're firm bowel movements, is healthy. And as little as 3 bowel movements a week can be healthy as well. But in my opinion, if you're eating every day, you should be pooping every day. Okay, so if you're not, you're gonna have to fix that. That's something that needs to be fixed. And I know for a fact that kombucha will help with that. Your probiotics will make you a little more regular. And there's also some natural remedies that will help you not be so constipated. Because nobody likes that feeling. And fixing these habits that I talk about in this video, incorporating some of the things that I talked about, will help you be a little more regular. But yeah, that's a huge thing. We need to be having bowel movements. Um, and that's the last point I wanted to discuss. So here on this channel, I do at the end of every video want to talk about what I am needing God to do in my life for the month. And for this month, for me, I really need God to set up a job for me where I feel like I can work it here in the Houston area and not be bogged down and feel tied down. I feel like I need a job where the management is good, where the culture is good, and where I can thrive and grow. So that's what I'm believing God for this month. Comment in the comments what you yourself are believing God for this month, and let's chat. I really want to create a culture here on this YouTube where we acknowledge God and we do things His way and we live the right way, and that we get ourselves together, get healthy inside and out, and that includes spiritually too. So comment in the comments what you're believing God for in this month, and let's get together and pray for each other and lift each other up. And that's all I got to say. I hope you got something from this. I pray that it blesses your life. I pray that you apply these things to your life and that God gives us the discipline to grow in these areas, and that He blesses our journey and that we get healthy. And that's all I got to say. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Share with a friend or family member if you got something from this. Give me some feedback. I would greatly appreciate it. And see you next time.